everyone. Namaste. How are you all? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you eagerly waiting for your English lesson? Great, great. Now, today we are going to have our English lesson. Now, we will be together for one period doing our English lesson. Okay, are you ready for this? Good. Well, in today's lesson, we are going to do some activities from grade 8 English textbook. Okay, now can you say what we are doing in grade 8 English lesson? Can you recall what we did before? Yes. Okay, in our previous lesson we have started unit 7 and finished the first reading lesson. What did we learn there? What did we practice there? Can you recall it? Yes, we practice various types of weather forecast, or let's say we practice reading weather forecast and read about weather forecast. Now, related to it, there are some activities and then some others today. So here today's contents are from the same unit, unit 7, pronunciation, grammar 1 and speaking. So please, graded students, please be ready with your book, pen and whatever you need. And we are going to practice pronunciation, grammar and speaking. So even other students other than graded students, either senior ones or junior ones, can join the class and do the activities if it interests you. Okay? Well, the content we are going to learn under pronunciation, grammar and speaking are today, well, under pronunciation we will try pronouncing some phrases used in weather forecast. Okay? Next thing, in grammar we are going to use will and be going to. Okay? For prediction, to make prediction about future activities, we are going to use will and be going to or simply going to. Third thing, in speaking we will try speaking on making prediction. Okay, saying something about future. Okay, so everyone who are watching here, who are taking class, can actively participate in pronouncing and practicing grammar as well as speaking. Be ready. Okay, good. Okay, dear students, let's start today's lesson with pronunciation. Okay, if you have book with you, you can look at your book on page number 81. Okay, and those who don't have book with you there, other than graded students, can listen to me and watch the device in front of you. Okay, good. Okay, now pronunciation. What is there in pronunciation? Let's see. Read what is given. Yes, learn to pronounce these phrases used in weather forecast. You can see various weather conditions here in the picture. Okay. Well, we read about those weather conditions before, didn't we? Good. And then in your pronunciation section, these words and phrases are given. Are they? Good. Now, in weather forecast, frequently these phrases are used. Well, how do we pronounce them? Let's practice. Can you try them once? How do you pronounce it? Okay, continue please. Try pronouncing all of them. Good, please, with loud voice. Good, good. Okay, now let me pronounce. Okay, so you can pronounce along with me or after me. Okay, I'll pronounce 2 times. First time you can listen to me and pronounce it, and then second time pronounce along with me. Okay, okay. First let me pronounce and then you pronounce after me. Light rain, moderate rain, heavy rainfall, mainly fair, mostly cloudy, generally cloudy, windy, partly cloudy. Great, great. Now let's pronounce them along with me, okay? You will pronounce me along with me now. Ready? Okay, let's start. Light rain, moderate rain, heavy rainfall, mainly fair, mostly cloudy, generally cloudy, windy, partly cloudy. Good, great, you did great. Okay, you can try pronouncing those words. When you listen to radio or television weather forecast, you can realize these words and you can listen there how they pronounce these phrases. Okay, practice even later. Okay, now let's move to another activity, that is grammar first, grammar one. Okay, on page number 81 of your book, you can see there. What is there on the top? What is there? What is given in first activity, activity A? Can you read it? Good. Study the following sentences and notice the degree of certainty will and be going to express. So, what level of certainty will and be going to express? Find it out. Okay. There are 4 sentences given in your book. The sentences are, the first one, look at those boys playing football. They are going to break the window. More certain. B, the sky is getting darker and darker. It's going to rain. More certain. C, I think he will win the next election. Less certain. It is monsoon. It will rain tomorrow. Less certain. Now, there are two level of certainty. One more certain, another less certain. Where there is more certain? Let's see. Now, if you read the sentence, if you observe the sentences closely, what you can see is, in the first sentence, they are going to break the window. So, and in second sentence, sentence B, it's going to rain. Here, they are going to break the window. Here, it's going to rain. So, going to structure is used in both sentences. And what is given? In first sentence, more certain is given. Even in second sentence, more certain is given. So, if there is be going to structure, is MR plus going to structure, what is it? The sentence expresses more certainty or less certainty? Obviously, more certainty. Is it? Now, C, I think we will win the next election. Okay, will win. Not is going to win, but will win is given, isn't it? And D, it will rain tomorrow. And both sentences express less certain statement. Okay, they are less certain. So, what can you say from here? What expresses more certainty? What expresses less certainty? Can you say? Very good, very good. You understood very well. Well, that is be going to more certain. If we use be going to, that is more certain. Will less certain. If I say I am coming to your house, more certain or less certain? More certain. I will come to your house. Good, less certain. Okay, that's the difference. Is it so? Good. Now, well, will, where do use will? Will is used to express future action decided at the moment of speaking, immediate plan, and that is less certain. Is it so? That is immediate plan and less certain. And another, well, let's see the example. Well, will expresses future action. Will is used to express future action decided at the moment of speaking. It is immediate plan, less certain, means A asks here as an example you can see. A asks, what will you do tomorrow? B says, not sure. Perhaps I'll stay home. So that is less certain. I'll stay home. Or I may go out somewhere. That is not certain. But probably, possibly, I'll stay home. Is it so? But that is not certain. And this is said at the time of speaking, at the time of asking question. There is no prior plan of staying at home. Is it so? Good. So here we use a will. And next thing, will is used to express a prediction based on personal opinion or experience. Okay, this is called prediction without evidence. No evidence is there. For example, you can see A asks, when will you go to visit your grandparents? B says, I'll go to visit them after a few weeks. Few weeks means there is no plan right away. There is no plan right now. So there is no evidence of going after few weeks. Is it so? So when will you visit your grandparents? I'll go to visit them after a few weeks, means there is no evidence of plan. Is it so? Okay, similarly, going to. Where do we use going to? Okay, you have studied. Now, going to is used to express future action decided before the moment of speaking. Not at the moment of speaking, but before the moment of speaking. Prior plan, that is more certain, isn't it? For example, A asks, will you be free tomorrow? B says, no, I'm going to visit my grandparents tomorrow. This is prior plan, isn't it? I am going to visit my grandparents tomorrow means already fixed, already scheduled, already planned thing. Is it? So here it is used, going to is used to express future action that is decided before the moment of speaking. Before somebody asks you question, that plan is already fixed, so that is called prior plan, planned before the moment of speaking. So that's why it's more certain. Okay, it's more certain. I am going to visit my grandparents tomorrow means that is already planned. Okay, well, next we use going to express a prediction based on the present evidence. That is called prediction with evidence. We make prediction of things, prediction of events based on some evidence, proof. Okay, for example, here A asks, what will be the weather like today? B says, it's going to be sunny, there is no sign of rain. Okay, if I ask you, what will be the weather like today? You just look out and then you can say, it's going to be raining. There is cloud everywhere, you can say. Okay, or there is no sign of any rain, it's going to be sunny. Okay, that is what? Almost certain. There is evidence that there will be no rain, or there is evidence that there will be rain. Is it? Okay, that way we use going to. Will and going to. Which is more certain? Very good. Going to more certain. Less certain? What is it? Will. Very good. Okay. Now let's practice one thing. You can see two pictures here. Can you? Good. Now Ram has lost his pen, and here in second picture Sajan has lost his pen. Okay, suppose both of them are your friend. Ram has lost his pen and Sajan has lost his pen. Now what will Ram and Sajan do? You can make prediction. For example, looking at Ram, he is standing somewhere, he has lost his pen, he is thinking what to do. Now you can make prediction. Now Ram has lost his pen, now he will borrow from us. He will borrow one from us. He will borrow from his friends. He will buy one from the shop. He will go back to his house and bring another pen. There are many possibilities are there which you are not sure about. Is it so? So you can use he will go home and bring one. He will go to the shop and buy one. He will borrow from his friends. He may borrow from me or he will borrow from me. Not sure. But in second condition, what he will do? Sure, he is going to buy. See, he is in the shop. He is going to buy a pen. Is he? Good. He is going to buy a pen. In this case, you cannot be sure. There is no evidence what he will do. But there is evidence what he is going to do. He is going to buy one pen. Is it so? Good, great. Now, can you do other activities given in the book based on this? Good. Okay. Let's try. Number B or activity B. Complete the following sentences with will or be going to. Okay. In your book, page number 82, that is given, isn't it? On page number 82. Well, B. Now, first one, A. In A asks, did you buy some bread? B says, oh no, I forgot to buy it. And I will go back to buy some, or B, I am going to buy some. What do you use? Try it, please. Say loudly. Okay. The correct one is will. Is it so? So this is what you are making plan immediately at the time of speaking. So, oh no, I forgot to buy it. I will go back to buy some. That is it, isn't it? Good. Second one, B. A says, why have you put on these boots? Now, one B is putting on boots. Okay. Why have you put on these boots? B says, I, the dirt, walk on the snow. Now, I will walk on the snow or I am going to walk on the snow. What do you think? Obviously, this is am going to. Okay. Why? Why do you think so? Yes, there is proof. Proof that he is putting on boots and he is going to do something. Is it so? Good. Okay, I am going to walk on the snow. Next, say, if I meet him, I tell him the good news. What do you use? Okay, obviously you use will. If I meet him, I will tell him the good news. Okay, there is no certainty that I will tell him, but if I meet, I will tell. Okay. D. I bought a new book. Tonight, I stay at home and start reading it. What do you use here? Tonight, I am going to. I brought a new book, that is proof. And then tonight, well, I'll stay home means I'm going to read that time. So, I am going to stay at home and start reading it. Is it so? Good. Next one, E. Look at those dark clouds. It, the dot, rain soon. It will rain or it is going to rain? Good. It is going to rain. Well, there is proof. The dark cloud. Well, look at those dark clouds. It is going to rain soon. Good. Next, F. I, the dot, meet her next week. It's been my plan for a long time. That is plan. So what do you use? Yes, be going to. That is, I am going to meet her next week. It's been my plan for a long time. Already decided, already planned, prior plan. Where do we use? Be going to. Okay. G. They say, A says here, they say the weather will be awful tomorrow. B says, really? In that case, I, the dot, cancel the trip. What do you use here? I will cancel the trip. Okay? I will cancel. Okay. Why? Because he is just hearing thing and then he is immediately deciding to cancel the trip. And C says now, I know, I heard the news. I, the dot, spend the whole day reading books. What do you use here? Will or going to? Great. Okay. Am going to. I am going. I know, I heard the news. He has already decided one thing. I am going to spend the whole day reading books. Is it so? Great. Okay, you did very good job. Okay. Okay, let's go to another activity, that is speaking. Do you like speaking? Very good. Okay, let's do. What is that in your book? Imagine your friend Shrujana is moving to a new city. She asks her parents the following questions. Now match her questions with her answers given below. Work in pairs and take turns to ask and answer them. Okay. Now here, okay, Shrujana is asking questions. There are 6 questions. Can you see? Yes. Okay. And then there are response from our parents. Can you see on your book, page number 83? Okay. On page number 82, there are questions asked by Shrujana, and then on page number 83, there are response by her parents. Okay. Now let's see them. Okay. The task you should do is, you should match her questions with the response. Okay. What question, which response is related to which question? You should match. One thing. Next thing, in pair you should try asking question and responding to them. Okay. Okay, let's do the first task, that is matching, and then next time we will do asking and answering activity, speaking activity. Okay, let's do matching. Where will I go to study? She asked. Okay, Shrujana asked, where will I go to study? What is the response? So find here. Okay, which one? Okay, C. Great. Okay, where will I go to study? The correct match is, the correct response to this question is, you will go to a school in Butwal. Is it? Okay. Next, will I have good friends? She asked. And what is the response, correct response to it? Try it. Okay, good, good. Everyone please find it. Mark there, okay? Good. Okay, the correct response is, yes, you will. Will I have good friends? Yes, you will. Third question, where will you work, father? She asks another question. Where will you work, father? Now, father's response. What is it? Find it? Find it and say loudly, please. Immediately. Great. Okay. The correct response is, it is B. I will work in a hospital there. Okay. Next question by her is, are we going to live in our own house? She asks. Are we going to live in our own house? Now response, what is it? Okay, the response, correct response is, yes, we are going to live in our own house. Okay, are we going to live in our own house is the question, and then correct response is, yes, we are going to live in our own house. Next, are we going to buy new clothes in the shopping mall there? She asks. And what is the correct response? Okay, correct response is, yes, we are. Are we going to buy new clothes in the shopping mall there? And response, yes, we are. Now, last question, how long are we going to stay there? She asks. And respond, now there are two remaining responses. Which one is the correct one? Okay, that is, we are going to stay there forever. Okay, we are going to stay there forever. Well, now let's move to another activity based on the same question and answer. Okay, now you should practice here. Question and responses are listed together. Where will I go to study? You will go to a school in Butwal. So this is A is Sujana, and then B is her parents. Okay, now taking turn, you can practice this thing. Can you? Okay, let's start. Well, here is one conversation, or let's say your friends have tried speaking on these. Okay, let's listen to them how they do it. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, let's start.
Where will I go to study?
You will go to a school in Butwal.
Will I have good friends?
Yes, you will.
Where will you work, father?
I will work in a hospital there.
Are we going to live in our own house?
Yes, we are going to live in our own house.
Are we going to buy new clothes in the shopping malls there?
Yes, we are.
How long are we going to stay there?
We are going to stay there forever.
Good. Okay, in the same way, you can practice asking questions and answering them. Okay, asking and responding. Can you? Okay, good. Try it even later. Good. Now let's go to another activity, that is activity B in speaking. Read it, what is there? Work in pairs. Take turns to make predictions based on the situations. Use will or going to in your answers. Okay, now situations are given here. Okay, based on the situation, you can make prediction, some prediction. If you are sure about something happening, use going to structure. If you are not sure about these things, use will structure. Can you? Okay, let's see it clearly here. Okay, start from here and end here. Means make prediction for this situation first. Okay, and then this situation, and then move this way. Okay, well, and then when you make prediction about this situation, and then everything is over. Will you? Okay, now start thinking about what will happen or what is going to happen. Okay, for example, it's very cloudy today. When will you go to college? What will your father do tomorrow? I have registered my name in a dance competition. Now what is going to happen or what will happen? Okay, you should make prediction. He is cutting vegetables. Where will you live in the future? Will you go abroad to work? What will your mother give you on your birthday? Is it going to snow today? What time will they reach Kathmandu? Are you going to write a story? What will the weather be like tomorrow? I know that I have lost my pen. He knows that he has no money to buy a pencil. What will happen next year? Now, when you respond to this situation, and then you'll finish. Okay, let's start from here. It's very cloudy today. What is the prediction? It's going to rain. Very good. It's going to rain. When will you go to college? When? Is it sure? You are in class 8. When? Can you say? What can you say? I will go to college after I finish my school education. Right? I will go to college after I finish my school education. What will your father do tomorrow? Perhaps he will go to work. He will stay home. Okay, good. I have registered my name in a dance competition. Okay, if I have registered my name, what I am going to do? I am going to perform a stage dance in the competition. Is it so? He is cutting vegetable. If he is cutting vegetables, what is he going to do? He is going to prepare breakfast. Delicious breakfast maybe. Okay. Where will you live in the future? I will live in Nepal. I will live in Kathmandu. That way. Will you go abroad to work? Will you? No, I won't go abroad to work. I don't think I will go abroad to work. That way. What will your mother give you on your birthday? Well, if you are sure she is going to give something, you can say, she is going to give me a mobile, or she will give something very special to me. That way you can say. Is it going to snow today? Well, if it is freezing day, very cold, you can say, yes, it's going to snow today. If it is sunny, you can say, no, it's not going to snow, or it will not snow today. Okay. What time will they reach Kathmandu? If you are not sure, they will reach Kathmandu at 5 p.m. Are you going to write a story? Yes, I am going to write a story. Or no, I am going to write an essay. Okay. What will the weather be like tomorrow? You can look out and then say, the weather is going to be sunny tomorrow. Or the weather is going to be rainy tomorrow. Okay. I know that I have lost my pen. Now what to do? I'll buy one from the shop. Is it? Or something you can say, make prediction. He knows that he has no money to buy a pencil. And what will he do? He will borrow from me. What will happen next year? I am going to study in class 9 next year, or I am going to study, or I will study in class 9 if you are not sure. Okay? I will study in class 9 next year. This way you can do. Make several prediction based on the situation. Again, more than one. Okay, now we are going to listen to some of our friends. Some of your friends are talking about it. They are making predictions based on these situations. Okay, if the situations given here are not clear, you can see in your book. Okay, starting from here. Okay, and then see here, read here, or listen to them how they are making prediction based on these situations. Okay, okay, let's listen to them. It's very cloudy today.
It's going to rain.
When will you go to college?
I will go to college after I finish my school education.
What will your father do tomorrow?
My father will stay at home tomorrow.
I have registered my name in a dance competition.
I am going to perform a stage dance in competition.
He is cutting vegetables.
He is going to prepare delicious breakfast.
Where will you live in the future?
I think I will live in Kathmandu.
Will you go abroad to work?
Perhaps I won't go abroad to work.
What will your mother give you on your birthday?
She will give something very useful to me.
Is it going to snow today?
Yes, it's going to snow today. It's raining a lot and the day is freezing.
What time will they reach Kathmandu?
They will reach Kathmandu at about 2 p.m.
Are you going to write a story?
No, I'm going to write a poem.
What will the weather be like tomorrow?
Perhaps it will be sunny tomorrow.
I know that I have lost my pen.
My mother is going to be angry at me.
He knows that he has no money to buy a pencil.
Perhaps he will borrow one from his friends.
What will happen next year?
I think the economic situation of our country will improve next year.
Good. Thank you. Thank your friends for that. Okay? They tried very well. Now you can make predictions, several predictions, not only one for one situation. For one situation, you can make more than one predictions. Okay? Good. Either using going to or will. If you are sure, you can use going to, otherwise will. Okay, lastly, I'll assign one task. Can you do? Good. Now, read it. Observe your friends or people around you and write 5 sentences each with will and going to, predicting their upcoming activities. Okay. 5 sentences each with will and going to. 5 sentences with will, 5 sentences with going to. Can you do? Good. For example, you are now in the class. What you can say using going to? The teacher is going to leave the class. Can you say this? Yes. The teacher is going to leave the class. For example, I'll write one sentence with going to and one sentence with will. The teacher is going to leave the class. Another, the teacher will go to the office. 2 predictions. Okay, one with going to, another with will. So, in the same way, you can observe your friends, teachers or other people and then write 5 sentences using going to and 5 sentences using will. Can you? Good. Very good. In today's lesson, okay, we practice some weather forecast vocabulary, phrases, and then we practice in grammar, we practice will and going to, and speaking also we practiced going to as well as will. How was the class? Okay, very good. Well, remaining thing we will do next time. So, keep practicing all these things at home. So, we will definitely meet next time. Till then, have a very great time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.